He was a Jedi Master, and he sat upon the High Jedi Council during the era of the Clone Wars, and in the years leading up to the rise of the Galactic Empire. But before he was a Jedi Master, he was a Padawan learner, and that's what we'll look at in this Star Wars lore dive. But I do want to say, if you guys end up enjoying this video, please consider subscribing or dropping a like, as it helps us grow the channel and get the video out there. But without further ado, this is the early years and the youth of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi was born a full 57 years before the Battle of Yavin on the world of Stujon. He did not spend much time on his homeworld though, only 3 years. And it was at that young age of 3 that he was identified as a Force-sensitive child and taken to the core worlds. He was taken to the main Jedi Temple on the city world of Coruscant, the capital of the Republic. And it was there that the youngling, Kenobi, would begin his first steps of his Jedi training. He would begin his path. While at the Jedi Temple during his years as a youngling, he attended many classes with fellow Jedi learners, a number of them being instructed by the wise Jedi Master Yoda, who would lead younglings in instruction throughout his centuries in the Jedi Order. These classes Obi-Wan took, they ranged from instructions on learning to connect with the senses, to meditation, and even to the defenses. These were mandatory courses for all hopeful young Jedi learners. One of the courses that Kenobi was exceptional at was the course of lightsaber training and abilities in the art of combat. Obi-Wan, like all younglings, had to go through these classes until he was found by a suitable master and taken under the wing of a Jedi Knight or Jedi Master, and some handful of years into these courses, he finally was, right at the moment when he began to understand his purpose and direction in the galaxy. It was when he was taken by Qui-Gon Jinn to serve as a Padawan in full, and this is where Obi-Wan's true Jedi path would begin, and as said before, Obi-Wan continued to become a true swordsman, something his new master, Qui-Gon Jinn, would also recognize him for. As time went on, Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon began to understand each other and work better together, and like all masters and apprentices, they were given assignments to venture out into the galaxy as keepers of the peace. One of these assignments was a year-long mission to the world of Mandalore, well after the Mandalorians took on their new peaceful ways. The leader of Mandalore was a young Duchess Satine, sister of Bo Katan. She was threatened and her life in danger, and it was on this mission assigned to her in Obi-Wan's youth where the young Jedi would begin to develop romantic feelings and attachments for Satine. She was the great love of his life. But Obi-Wan was a strong Jedi and dedicated to the code. Even though he knew his heart beat for Satine, he pushed through those feelings and emotions because of how devout he was to the Jedi Order and the Jedi Code. It was his life path, and even though he wanted to be with Satine, he would not abandon the Jedi so soon. So when the year passed, he left Mandalore and Satine. As the long years went on leading up to Kenobi's late teenage years, he oversaw many more disputes and ordeals with his master Qui-Gon Jinn. These ranged from political power plays on the world of Pijal to a mission on the world of Brienne, where a religious political plan was hatched and in the works. In these two missions, and many others, Kenobi and his masters saw success, more often than not. They did what the Jedi were meant to do, keep the peace in the galaxy. It helped establish Obi-Wan in the Jedi Order as a Padawan, and later aided in his eventual rise to Knight after the Invasion of Naboo, and also his eventual ascension to Master, and lastly to sit on the Jedi Council many years later. Alright, my fellow Sith and Jedi, that just about sums it up. It was just a quick shot glance at the little bit of info we have on Obi-Wan Kenobi's youth. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing or tossing a like. It really helps get the video out there and people seeing it. So please, if you enjoyed it, do so. As always though, stay safe out there and may the Force be with you. I will catch you guys on the next one.